Mary Neely, she does it all. She really does. Acts, directs, writes, but it's her viral quarantine videos with musical theater performances that had legends like Lin-Manuel Miranda and Andrew Lloyd Webber cheering her on.
Now she has projects in the spotlight, or something which she wrote, and the much buzzed about film, it's called Swiped.
Maybe I should stop being shocked by success after the past few months we've had.
It's pretty all-consuming. You know, we're together all the time. It's a big family.
You know, families can get messy, right?
Okay, Mary Neely has a lot going on, and she is now joining us in studio. Great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, let's talk about Swiped, right? Because it's out today. It's loosely based on the founder of Bumble.
Yes.
So what's the storyline here?
Yes, it's loosely based, like you just said. So we see her starting to work at Tinder.
Okay.
Little known fact, she worked at Tinder before creating Bumble.
Okay.
Yeah, so I actually play someone who works at the Hatch Lab where Tinder is created before she takes me to create Bumble with her.
Oh.
Bumble's the one where you match and you can't message the person.
The woman has to message
right,
first.
okay, got it, right.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
sorry,
yes.
I'm old, so
Yeah.
that was way after my time. Anyway, but the film is not just about how Bumble is created. It's really kind of an inspirational story to some extent about, you know, women making their way in the business.
Yes, it follows Whitney's time when she was harassed at the company, shut out of Tinder, and then had to sign an NDA and wasn't allowed to talk about what happened to her, and then was very publicly shamed in the tech world. And she really thought her career was over, and then an investor came to her and said, I really believe in you, and so she ended up creating Bumble after that, and it's sort of this redemption story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, some say
awesome.
Bumble has a lot more success than Tinder. I wouldn't know. But did part of being in the movie for you, did it change your view of dating apps? Were you a fan of dating apps beforehand?
Are you on dating
Are you
apps?
on dating? I don't know what your status is.
I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't use dating apps.
Yeah.
I don't use dating apps.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think it's really interesting to look back at that time period.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested to see what people will think about it now, because it's such in the collective consciousness to talk about dating apps and like you're asking me and all these things, like and you know that time period specifically, because it starts in 2014 in the film, and 2012 I think actually is when the film starts, and then we go into 2015, 2016. But yeah, for me, you know what, I've taken a big step back from dating in general. I gotta say,
I know,
gotta say, I'm more into like the friendship to slow burn romantic pipeline kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of put dating on the back burner too.
Well, yes.
Since I got married 14 years ago.
I think that's good.
But anyway, this isn't the only thing you wrote and are starring in your own film, right? Or something?
Yes, with Kareem Rama, who created Subway Takes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So we made that movie together, and we just had an amazing run at Quad Cinema here in New York, and we just played in Los Angeles. We're going to have a couple more screenings, and then we'll be out on VOD on October 14th.
What's that about?
So that is we wanted to make a really classic sort of indie film that takes place in New York. It's two people spending the day together, a lot of talking. We both are owed money, and we both show up at the same location because the person that owes us money has to give it to us, but then he's like, oh, the guy's actually in Harlem. We go to Harlem, the guy's not there. And so it's very much like a kind of pastiche of New York, us going around the city for a whole day.
Yeah, why do you think Kareem was the best person to do this film with?
Well, you know what's so crazy is that we made it before Subway Takes existed.
Really?
Yeah, so I met him.
Crazy.
I know, it's amazing because I met him, and he's such a good conversationalist, as we all know, as the world knows now. But at the time, I was just like, oh, I just like talking to this guy. I think we should maybe make something together. And then, lo and behold, now his entire career is basically that.
I know, it's nuts.
Yeah. And you guys did a video together about the recliner seats.
We did.
Ruining the experience. Now,
we did.
You don't like them?
No, I think that they remind me of, like, first of all, I just think, do you remember when like the like mopeds were in New York and everyone had to use the same helmet?
Yes.
And it's like, why am I in the same recliner seat as like 5 million other people? And I just think that it's like, I don't know.
You're sitting in the other seat that's the same seat as everybody else.
But it's different. It's not this giant leather like you know what I mean? Like
in the regular seats, your head is not touching anything.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And now you're laying. Now, gosh,
No,
now you're having me
exactly.
creeped out. Now I don't know if I want to do that anymore.
Oh yeah, I wipe them down. I'm like a crazy person.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
You bring
you wipe the recliner.
I bring my own wipes.
Well, there you go. Maybe that's
an alternative,
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I'm that guy with the Lysol. Hold on, everybody. Nobody move. Hold on. Let me just do one of
Do you
these
do that
real
on
quick.
planes too?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I do that on planes.
The tray table, all of it.
Okay.
So what's next for you? What's your vision?
This is why I'm single. Back to the swipe. The other thing. This is why I'm single.
Gosh,
It's the Lysol wipes. Anyway, sorry.
That's a good prompt if you decide to go on the dating apps. It's good. No, for me, I'm just continuing to make my own work. I have some projects in the pipeline. I love independent film, so that's really what I'm focused on right now.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Congrats to you.
Thank you.